what's going on? We back. Another edition of Draft Spotlight. We've been consistent a week straight. So I'm glad I'm on my P's and Q's today. We're talking about Nifty Lion, Penn State cornerback, Amani Oruwariye. Hopefully I got that not right. I believe I got close. But appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. I believe I may go live for the Piston game tonight. So it'll be a first live stream for Piston game tonight. So I believe I can fit it in, chill out, watch the game. Hopefully, God willing, that comes to fruition. So be on the lookout for that notification, gang. But let's talk about Amani Oruwariye. And oh my goodness, great size for this kid, man. 6'2", 205 pounds. You know, and the thing about him is probably why he's not so highly talked about is because he only started one full year, and he made second team all Big Ten his junior year. But I think he didn't start. I think he didn't even start all the games that year. So, you know, from the Tampa area, St. Petersburg, Florida. That's what it says, the Tampa area. And so, oh my God, you talk about size. This kid got it, man. And he ran the 40 faster than it looked like he played on film. So that's something to look at as well. So, he ran a 4.47. You know, excellent ball skills. You know, so he turned his head around, bench press 17 to 25 17 times, 36.5 vertical. You know, 6'2", 205 pounds. Definitely looks the part and can play the ball a lot, man. He does have some deficiencies. We talk about the good, the bad, and everything in between in our draft spotlights, but I mean, he got length that makes up for his lack of acceleration. Is one of his weaknesses, they say on film. And maybe the lack of acceleration is due to the lack of experience and really in technique. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't going to come in and light the world on fire right away, at least not in camp. He got to figure out, you know, leverages, you know, how to play routes, how to get looser in his hip and more fluid in the hip, how to really continue to really, you know, guess, you know, and really kind of read receivers, how they line up, knowing which way they're going to break, how to play the inside routes. But pretty much it's a lot of times where he's not even in position and he's able to jump up and reach over receivers like he is in the picture and make an interception and make a play. And he's a ball hawk. He get picks. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy that you could put on some running backs. You could put him on, you know, you could put him on some, you know, like the Le'Veons and the Todd Gurleys and the, you know, guys like that receiving out the back. You could put him on some tight ends. Strong kid. And then when he does get, you know, the proper position, like on the inside, he makes the play and intercepts the ball. So one of the biggest issues with the Detroit Lions, you know, has been he don't, you know, guys get in position like Neville Lawson, but they don't turn and play the ball. This kid, even when he started in 1 year, like I said, he didn't start all his games his junior year neither. He still made all Big Ten second team. Is that he knows how to turn his head around and play the ball. You know, if he beat and he can make it up, you know, he knows how to really just got a knack for the ball. And, you know, tough. That's what we've been looking for. I'm not saying this dude should be drafted the number 8 pick. But this dude sliding to the second round, you know, even though the Lions got a ton of cornerbacks already, from Agnew to Cooper to Slade to who else we got? Rashad Melvin now and Tease Tabor and Michael Ford. But this dude just, you know, just his talent alone playing the ball, you know, it's worth the flyer on, especially he runs a 4.47. And, you know, he just got a good feel at being a quarterback. I think naturally cornerback fits him. You know, and with that 4.47 thing, he going to move up the board a little bit. But, you know, right now, you know, he probably be better. Good man cover. But if he can learn to play, you know, zone, he probably be even a better zone corner, because you don't have to be able to be the fastest guy playing zone. It's basically just being a system player and always having person over the top, or always being able to really look and read the quarterback and react. And his reaction skills is definitely dope. You know, he can press, be a good man press corner, but I think a zone cover scheme right now, if you want to plug and play right now, a zone scheme is probably going to, in my opinion, fit him better. But he eventually be man once he learn how to read routes, shade, and just learn the football and get more reps. But he kind of missing acceleration. But but when you in position, your technique is good and you run 4.47. I think he'll be all right. But just reps, just experience is where he lacking at, in my opinion. But right now he is very scheme dependent, like the scouting report says. But like I said before, a lot of the stuff that he lacks is just due to not coaching, just experience. And you're not looking for him to set the world on fire right now. You're just looking for him to be one of the guys, learn a little bit more. And like I said, I like him a lot. If he slide to the second, or he slide to the third, which is possible, that's a great pick. Somebody you can develop like you did Tracy Walker last year, potentially can move to safety as well down the line in his career. But just the overall ability, not just the size at 6'2", at 205, and the 4.47 speed. But my whole thing about this kid is the ability to play the ball, man. We ain't had too many corners that could turn around and play the ball. God bless Darius Slay. God bless Michael Ford. But a lot of other guys we had, Bill Bentley, Alex Carter, Aaron Berry. I mean, it's a row of defensive backs that couldn't turn around and play the ball for us, man. So I like the kid a lot. If I can get him in the second and third, one of my favorites I've evaluated so far. Let me know what you guys think of Amani. And like I said before, man, check him out. Amani Oruwariye. Hopefully I said that right. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Other than that, continue to share the videos. Let me know what you guys think of Amani Oruwariye. And, appreciate it. One time for one time. Motor City Sports Talk. We gone.